to the Lavender Dungeon. I am Kris, your DM for this adventure.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I play Richard Gaywad, Prettybird Jr., adventurer extraordinaire.
I'm Randall. I play Discord Kitten, but you can just call me Kitty.
Say it again without hitting your mic.
Okay, hang on. Fuck you. Use the first take.
Hi, I'm Tisha, and I'm playing Delma Artin. Oh, can you hear the dog barking?
Delma Artin? Artin?
Okay.
Delma Arf.
Delma Awoo.
So stupid.
And hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm playing Mystery.
Mystery?
Did you know that it took me a long time? It took me until after the episode to put that together.
No, Katie,
Yeah.
'cause we all talked about it, and we're like, we get it, and you were like, yeah.
Have you
It's a
never seen a
name.
Batman movie?
Yeah, exactly. It's
I'm waiting
embarrassing.
for y'all to ask me what my actual name is, too.
Oh.
Okay, what's Mr. E stand
that's
for? What's the
really-
E stand for?
No, you have to ask me in
It's a
character.
mystery.
So I'm writing this down. You're Mr. E. What's the full name?
We're not even in the episode yet. You're doing
We're
it.
not-
you're just
hello?
jumping-
Hello?
Just
You
jumping
didn't
in,
clarify
Delma.
that. I'm sorry. I'm following instructions.
I'm going on mute.
Do we do a recap? Previously on.
That's the thing. So since we don't do previously ons in this, in case you listen to our old show and you've recognized we don't do previously ons, we're actually going to talk about where we're at, so that way everybody's starting on the same page. So we took great notes last time. So who can tell me what happened last time?
So we started in Linkara Kingdom. It had rolling green hills and a river in a town named Thrashmore. It's the wool capital of the kingdom. They have lamb, sheep, and alpacas. Yaman Gilbard, we all know who he is. He was an appraiser and antique dealer, a known expert of the succubus chest. We start at his funeral. So there was also a young man with round glasses named Otto, not an anagram. He was Yaman's assistant at the Riddles and Relics Museum. The dead body of Yaman was surrounded by fennel and frond. His mouth is glued shut. So we are learning about the origin of Sydney. So Sydney the succubus was on a merchant ship. She got into a pirate ship, then was a pirate. Shiny, who is a known liar, tells us that she was disguised as a man to escape a forced marriage. She caught the attention of Red Morley on a ship named the Red Mister. They raided merchant vessels and outposts. She ended up mutinying against the captain and seized command of the ship and renamed it Succubus. They had a black and orange flag. She made a map and ripped it into 12 pieces with riddles and symbols that only she understood and spread them across the lands and gave them to different people to hide her chest because she got paranoid. Shiny does have one piece of the map. Kitten, a Discord Kitten, stole that piece of map from Shiny and put it in Gwade's pocket. They all investigated the body. Delma has an Elvish script copied from the Ring of Yaman, and she stole the coin from Yaman's mouth. So next session, we need to talk to Gargar, Rido, and Quaylen. Delma had seen Kitten put the stolen piece of the map in Gwade's pocket. She wants to take it, copy the map, and give it back to Shiny. They want to investigate the coin and go to the museum.
That was
So
a
long.
perfect recap. It was everything. It
very
was quite
long
literally
recap.
everything that happened. We were at Yaman's funeral, and I think we are still at Yaman's funeral. So where we left off is that most of you are at the bar, kind of talking to each other, along with Shining, and Quaylen 5 is outside, our Goliath, and is waiting for Otto to come out because Otto, according to Delma, forgot to put the coin in Yaman's mouth. And so Quaylen 5 is going to fight Otto because of this. Helga has just taken the body of Yaman off on their final journey to the final Abysmo. And we are still at the bar. And Gaywad does have what everyone believes, or at least what Shiny has said is a piece of the map. But Gaywad doesn't even know they have it because their perception is such shit.
And Gwade's already gotten in trouble for getting way too close to the body.
Oh yeah, you guys were just filling up this body so much. You guys
Yeah,
were
it's kind of alarming.
way invasive on this body, and not good investigation rolls at any point.
No,
Tisha was
it
digging
wasn't
in the
even worth it.
mouth.
You did
It was-
say you did ask what our plans are right now, and for some
Yes.
reason, I think we said we were going to ask if anyone had an idea of where the next map piece was. I think that's what we were going to talk about next, and the person that we think might know is Yeoman's assistant. Yeah, Otto not an anagram but we need to save Otto from getting his ass beat by Quaylen so that we can talk to him.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what it was. So
Excellent.
that's who I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for Quaylen.
Who's outside?
Quaylen is currently outside. He is still holding the door open. I am ready to whoop your ass. Otto.
Mr. E's gonna walk up to Quaylen and be like, "Hey, Mister, remember me? We talked earlier. Hey, so what if we don't whoop Otto's ass?"
Well, he did not put the coin in Yeoman's mouth. This would have been detrimental. A price must be paid.
What if the price is? What if I bought you a drink instead of whooping Otto's ass? See, we are on a mission, and we need Otto to be able to speak and be healthy so that we can solve these problems. And I don't think that Yeoman would want this to happen. You know what? Willikers.
I also believe Yeoman would like to pass over. And if that would not have happened, if not for Delma here, that would not have happened. Otto must pay, but I am willing to just break his ankles if you need him to talk.
We don't have to do that either. So, like, what if, the wrong has been righted? Thank you, Delma. You're great for that. What if we just let bygones be bygones because, we can just move on? We don't need vengeance. I don't think that's what Yeoman wants.
You can roll persuasion.
Think of the children. Quaylen, the fifth. I have a 0 in persuasion.
You said this
A
character was the
0
closest to
persuasion.
you you've
Do
ever
we
played?
have-
Is that what you said?
Any persuasive people in this character? Like,
Yeah, my person.
Did y'all see what I rolled?
Persuasive.
oh yes.
No, what did you roll?
A 1.
Nice, love that.
I think you know what I will do? I will accept Otto to put anyone in his place to get their ass beat. Someone must pay, though. Otto, your choice. And Otto's like, who looks big and strong? Who feels strong? Now.
Hey there, big boy. I'll do it.
I'm going to start punching myself in the face.
Oh my god.
Well, I got 2 offers there. This is the most attention I've gotten in a long time. Yeah, Kitten said that they do it, so
I do have conditions, though. My followers really enjoy when things are fair. So if we could do barehanded, no weapons, no magic, just how big, strong men fight.
Oh my god.
Quaylen throws their large spear on the ground outside. They are shirtless, barefoot, and only wearing a fur-lined skirt to remind you. And they say, "Bear is how I like. Get out here."
A kitten looks really excited and kind of like prances outside after them.
Oh my god. Francis is a good word.
I imagine like hands up and like hopping.
Oh my gosh. This is like the gay-ass Mortal Kombat character.
Okay,
That
shut
like,
up.
yes, pussy bitch.
Ow, 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 ow. I mean, if you want to fight Quaylen, let's fight.
Yeah, I got a 17
Okay.
initiative.
I'm going to get my real dice out. I got a 6. Go ahead.
Okay, hang on. You let me have an item
Oh, this is where I falter. Okay.
that was basically hand wraps for hand-to-hand combat.
That's right. You bullshit me into that, like, post-goss.
I did
Everyone else has an
that.
item, and I want one too.
say that.
You did.
Oh, it's not hand wraps. I'm so sorry. It's a tattoo. I have an Eldritch Claw tramp stamp.
Mm-hmm.
So that let I have bonus to attacks barehanded +1. That's not huge. Empower your tattoo for 1 minute, and I can get a range of 15 feet on barehanded punches.
Can we also get a description? What is the size of Discord Kitten? Because Quaylen 5 is 7.5 feet tall, probably about 300 pounds.
Discord Kitten. Let me pull up my character
This
description.
is going to be like this.
Is a size small. They're 5'4". They weigh 2,204 pounds.
Pure metal.
They're,
Auto gnome, that's right.
they're an auto gnome. They
Wait,
have RGB
you're an
eyes.
auto gnome. You're 5'4".
It's actually pretty tall, auto gnome, isn't it?
It's
That is very
huge.
tall.
A lot of it's hat.
A lot of it's hat and cattail. The tail goes all the way up. That's
My
counted in
The
height.
higher the tail, the closer to Jesus.
Exactly. Okay, so I want to take a swing on this dude. I'll do like a
Okay.
kitten, like a closed kitten paw.
All right,
I got
well,
a 25 to hit,
that does hit.
and I did 10 damage.
Okay.
Kitten, this was biased because Kitten is a barehanded fighter, so this is the best way they can hit.
That's great. What are you punching? Where are you aiming on Quaylen?
How tall is Quaylen?
7.5 feet.
Dick. Right.
Oh,
right
my
in the dick.
Goliath dick.
Right for the dick punch.
I mean, that was a really good shot. I think that's going to take Quaylen down to a knee, and he's going to go, oh, I
Chat,
should have
clip
said
that.
rules.
Oh, I thought we said all the rules beforehand. Sorry.
Oh, this was my fault. Oh, hang on. Just give me a second. I'm going to have him roll a constitution real quick to see how well he takes this dick shot.
But she takes this dick punch.
Honestly, yeah, because 10 hit points. That's a mighty hit.
That's a big hit to the dick.
That's a big hit.
He rolled an 11 plus 2, 13. So he's going to be like, okay, punch has been made. This was good choice on auto. We are done.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I will talk
wow.
next time. We will fight again.
No, we don't have to fight. We could just all go about our merry way.
No, my respect to Discord Kitten. And Quaylen will put his huge hand out to shake your hand.
Kitten's gonna like bend down and put the top of their head into their hand.
Oh my god.
Quaylen gets it a little bit behind the ears. Yeah.
It's just,
Good
now we
kitten.
can see when Jonathan goes off camera and walks away.
Jonathan's like, nope. We're staying in character. You said we had to stay in character. We're staying in character, Jonathan.
Here you are.
Zen
don't
had a
have
good idea because now Kitten can see chat. Thank you so much. You can show your respect by subscribing to my account and following. Thank you so much.
New follower.
We get a 1 by 1. You gotta go door to door, hit the pavement.
Your conversion rate is 100%.
'Cause I punch everyone in the dig.
I think Quaylen's gonna kind of get up and shake it off and go, okay, Otto, I will make sure coin is in your mouth at your funeral too. And Otto will go, thanks?
So, speaking of Otto, wowzers, it's so nice to meet you. And I'm sure that you are beyond remorseful for your mistake. And that's okay, Otto.
I
But,
swear I did it though. Okay.
and the details are neither here nor there. So, we are looking for that succubus treasure. And
Succubus treasure.
And by golly, I think that you might know where other pieces may be because you worked so closely to Yauman.
Everything I know is at the depositorium, the Relics and Riddles Depositorium. Everything would be
Oh.
there. I mean, Yama didn't have the map. We didn't have maps there though. Like there was just the stories of it. What do you mean other pieces? You said other. Do you have a piece?
No, we do not have a piece, by golly. We only know that you may have information about the rest of the pieces. So we are going to go to the depositorium and thank you. And you,
Well, it's
We-
closed right now because like we're at the funeral.
well, can we just go look?
I mean, I guess I could escort you there if you want to see inside. Really?
That would be, by golly, that would be so awesome.
Okay. Tisha, roll sleight of hand for what you're trying to do.
Sure. So while the fight and Mr. E is talking to Otto, Delma will be trying to reach into Gaywd's pocket and pull out the map to make a copy of it in her notebook.
Will I notice?
I rolled a 22 sleight of hand.
Then you do not notice because your passive perception is like 11.
It's 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your perception shit. Then Delma is able to take it, copy it, put it back.
I think that she wants to put it back in Shiny's pocket so nobody knows. So
Are you
Shiny
putting-
doesn't get
Are you putting the copy or the original in Shiny's pocket?
the original.
Okay. So Shiny has their piece back. You have a copy of the piece. And Otto, okay, so then we'll go back to Mystery and Otto will go, if you would like to go now, I guess the funeral's over. Could I? Oh, Helga's gone. I was going to get a drink for the road. I can probably just reach over the bar, right? No one's going to stop me.
I don't think you should do that because Quaylen already wants to beat your ass.
Yeah, well, now I got an Auto-Gnome to dick punch him. So, like, we're...
You better subscribe to me or you're going to get one too.
Oh, okay. Do you want to just take my stone and type in your info and I'll like pass over for your digits? Yeah. Great. All right, subscribe. Got you.
Wait, what's the security code for your credit card? It's on the back. It's the 3.
Credit card. What? I just throw gold into my stone here. What do you mean?
Oh, okay, that works.
Just has a slot in my stone for it. That's where you put the gold
Ooh.
pieces.
There's a slot in me too.
Yeah.
Gee willikers, this is getting real gay.
Is
Uh,
there anything else you want to do? Do you want to just go to the reliquary or the depositorium?
yeah, can we all go to the depositorium together?
There's like several people here we should still talk to.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wade's gonna talk to Rito, who was apparently boning Yeoman before they leave.
Oh yeah, super hot, slutty elf.
There is an elven, yes, an elven with thin features and moonlit skin and emerald eyes named Rido.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, she is still there. You would like to approach her then? She
Yes.
is-
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm assuming this is after. So Wade just kind of was hanging out at the bar. This is after Delma's stolen the map piece. I guess he's gonna puff himself up. He's gonna be a handsome bird. He's gonna get his ruff all together.
Okay.
He's gonna approach this elf and do a very elaborate bow. Hello, pleasure to meet me. I'm Richard Gwade Prettybird, and you must be Rydell, correct?
Hello, yes, that's my name. And she's like wiping a tear away from her face.
Beautiful tears over your lover, I'm assume.
Lover? I don't think it is your business who swims in my pool.
Are you a fan of piracy?
I
The water reference.
Which is immediately pirates.
He's got a one-track mind.
Pirates love pools.
purely meant that I am one for plundering, not piracy.
So obviously, you have plundered my attention. Yes, yes.
I am mourning here. Maybe
I
not
was
the
more
best
just
time to.
Trying to say, yes, I was trying to express my deepest condolences for your loss. And then you were the one who got distracted on the technicalities, though they are important.
I understand. Sometimes I think with my pool.
As one does. Yes, especially in this kind of situation. So anything interesting Yeoman said before he died?
He was not with him, but we've discussed many things that were interesting. We have a shared interest of knowledge.
So you just read the encyclopedia? Or any specifics to that knowledge?
Hi, I'm sorry. Wow, Wade, you're being a little insensitive to Rido. Just thought you should know that.
Thank you.
Right, Rido, do you feel you want me to rescue you away from this odd
It's a bit
bird?
invasive. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
A time for mourning and grief. I mean, what I've felt helps me is remembering the things about Yeoman that were important to me and to him. Like, I read all of his books that he wrote and listened to everything he'd ever been on. I really admired the man.
He was admirable, of course.
Yeah.
I did love our talks, though his obsession with the succubus was something. And that coat of his. Always wore it, even during sex.
Oh my god.
But only the coat. Everything else, he would take off the coat, remove all of his clothes, then put the coat back on. Yeah.
Well, that's something, what I've found is something that's very important to me that sticks in my head with Yeoman. Just keeping it close to me helps me really process my grief. Did you keep his coat? It seems like something that sticks out to you.
the coat he was wearing in the casket. He, of course, would be buried with it.
That makes sense.
I mean, if he wouldn't take it off in life, why make him take it off in death?
Yeah, understood. But that's just a shell of who he was. That's not really him. So wouldn't it make more sense for you to have the coat?
No, it was not bestowed upon me. And knowing the importance of that coat to him, I clearly didn't earn it. And then she starts to cry a little bit more.
God. Was there anything special that we noticed about this coat?
Not with your investigation rolls.
Okay, fair enough.
So why do you think that he wore the coat? You know? I like to think that I understood the man by his writings, but you never really get to know somebody by what they write about themselves unless you know them in person. So I feel like you truly knew the man.
I would
in ways that I
assume the
couldn't.
biggest reason is because the gold enlaced in it was melted gold. Maybe he's had it longer than I've known him, but he told me that this is the most expensive thing that he owned. Even with that big-ass shop he has.
So it's like, sorry, so just for Katie to understand, it's got like lots of gold embroidery around it. Like it's a really heavily gold embroidered coat, or it's like a gold cloth.
It is, and yeah, it was like a blue and gold like brocaded coat, and it had like lining that was gold. It had a decoration in it that was gold. It's just that all the gold is now actually not fabric; it's just real gold.
Damn, that must be heavy as shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's why Helga had to put it on a cart to move him around.
So, do you have anybody that can support you? Maybe somebody else who knew Yalman like you did?
Support me. I am a lexicographer. I am doing just fine. I make words. Thrimsum. Made a word just now. Just made money doing that.
I hate this.
Hermel. Found another one. New word today.
Okay.
My goodness.
It's the feeling that you get when someone is interrupting you for no reason and puffing out their chest.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, happy to be artistic inspiration.
Well, I require rights. I need royalty payments.
So you mentioned that you feel like you didn't earn something from Yalman. What would you have needed to do to be able to earn something from him?
He said you could never trust anyone with that coat. That's why I wasn't entrusted with it. I couldn't take it off of him. I couldn't help him put it back on. I could only be underneath it when he was on top of me.
I wouldn't take that. Everybody
wow.
has their own quirks, and maybe that's something that we could admire about him. I wouldn't take it as a sign of him not trusting you. I mean, he trusts you enough to let you wrap yourself around him.
I will just miss him dearly, yes.
Yes. So, since you knew him very well, and I still need to process my grief, since, like I said, I only knew him through his words that he wrote about himself, is there anywhere I could go or anything else you think I could do to like help me get to know him so I can process this?
Well, his obviously his depositorium has all of his things. I'll tell you there's a back room there as well that I have been in before.
Has he been in your back room?
He's been in all my
That
rooms.
was not. I did not say that as.
He's been in my front pool, my back pool, my upper pool, my lower deck,
Oh my god.
the hot tub,
The hot tub.
the jacuzzi, which are different things.
Questions.
Is there anywhere that he went that you weren't allowed to fornicate in?
And you said my questions were invasive?
We
This one also sounds judgmental.
I was allowed in the rooms. I just wasn't allowed the key to the room. I do believe Otto was given the key to the back room. I cannot imagine Yaman would take that with him, because then how could it be accessed? I will say if you do find a ruby earring anywhere in that shop, I would like it back. It's missing.
Missing a ruby earring.
Yes, absolutely. I think I'm going to go, explore, wander a little bit to process my grief. I hope you do the same, and I hope you find what it is you need.
I thank you. And thank you for saving me from
Yes.
that one.
Yes, anytime. Here's my direct line.
Thank you. Rido will take a glove out of the tissue box and wipe her eyes with it.
I'm gonna kill you, Christopher.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to Illinois.
So good. Anything else you need from Rido?
I think I'm good unless anybody else wants to talk.
Yeah, I don't think she'll talk to me again. It's my fault.
Okay. What is next on the agenda then?
The depositorium?
We still have Gargar to speak to if we want to. Delma will walk up to Gaywad and Mystery and Kitten. Are you all standing near each other?
I'm by the entrance, yeah.
Okay. And say, Gaywad, nice try, but you weren't going to get anywhere. It was pretty pathetic, actually.
She knows who my mother is. I'll have you know that I'm actually very well known.
Actually, I'm right here. You don't have to speak to me in, what is that, third person? If you know what that means. Anyway, so I hear that you all are looking for something. Maybe I can be of some help in exchange for some help. Do any of you speak Elvish or can read Elvish?
I don't.
I thought Jonathan
So-
did.
I thought Jonathan did too. That's
yeah,
why
you
I
said
did
it
this.
last session.
Gee willikers, I can't.
Okay. Great. That's lovely.
Wow. I love helping.
Yeah, can you translate this for me real quick? And Delma will hand Mr. E what she wrote from the ring.
Okay.
Wow.
Dido is an elf, right?
Not Dido, first of all.
Oh, Rido.
Rido
Sorry.
is an elf, yes.
According to my research, as I view this thing, it says the key unlocks more than just a door. Door? Floor. No, I think it says door.
Okay. Thank you. That gives me quite a bit. All right. And your name was Discord? Or no, you're Mr. E, right?
I'm Mystery.
Mystery. Okay, what is that? What is that your full name?
I had a long, troubled past, and I'm trying to get away from who I used to be.
Okay.
But if you
Cool.
must know who I truly am, my name is Penelope Ebenpetal.
Penelope Ebenpetal? I'm writing
Tips
this down.
Fedora.
Yeah, everyone write it
Okay.
down.
Okay.
What's the anagram?
That sounds like Barbie fairies.
Could you spell
Fairy
it for us?
name.
Cool. And then you're Gaywad, right? The bird.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Richard
that's enough.
Quaid, Prettybird
That's
Jr. at your service.
Gotcha. And you go by the full thing or
You could just call me Quaid if we are to be associates.
lovely. And your Discord kitten. I know of you. I listened to your interview of Yaomin.
I'm
And I
so
drank your
used to the
bathwater.
fan- Oh, legally, I have to tell you, you shouldn't drink that.
So, okay. It looks like we all might be kind of looking for the same thing, maybe for different reasons. And I'm pretty sure.
Actually have a very exciting paid opportunity that I promise is not a scam or any part of trafficking in you at any time. But here's my business card, and he's going to hand out business cards. You may know my mother. She's a very prominent lawyer. What's the main city name again?
Dilbogden.
She's a very prominent lawyer in Dilbogden. The Prettybird name is very well known, and I'm on a bit of an adventure. It's very exciting with the Succubus chest. I've got one last chance and some funding acquired to try to find the chest.
You're so loud.
That's so rude. I'm a bird. Being a lawyer is all about being right, and that means being loud, and that's one thing I've learned from my mother. She knows so much. She's so amazing.
So you're a lawyer?
No, I legally can't say that, but I have spent a lot of time around lawyers. Yes. But I'm very interested in discovering the succubus's chest.
Oh, no, we have to whisper that.
Nah, she's saying it so loud. She said it's so loud. They're just saying it loud as hell. All of them. They're just saying it.
Oh,
Well,
God,
No
we're
one's
all
hiding
here.
anything. Everyone's looking for the chest. I'm Daring Knobs. I'm also looking for it. Just saying. But I don't want your help. I'll take your money. Everyone's going to say the chest out loud now.
Wow. It seems that we're all on the same page because I was told that someone stole my dragon hatchlings and I need to go find them or else this world will burn.
That's pretty alarming. But I've got a boat.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of fire.
And I've got fun stories to tell. So we should all work together and be a team. What can
Oh
our
my
team
god,
name be?
I've created an adventuring party. I'm a real leader now.
Do we need codenames?
Sure, you can go by Mr. E.
I like it. Why didn't I think of that? And you can be Del Martin.
Oh, no, my name's Delma Artin.
But we need a code name.
I think there's a real Del Martin out there somewhere.
Oh, well then you can just be Martin. No, my Artin.
We have not talked to Knobs, right? And Knobs stuck his nose into our
We
conversation.
have spoken to
We have
Knobs.
spoken to Knobs, yes.
Okay.
He was the first one we talked to.
The only
Please.
person we haven't spoken to is Gargar. Okay, this sounds cool, and I'll join along because I haven't really spoken to Discord Kitten, but from their interview of Yalman, there was quite a bit that was left unsaid, and I feel like maybe I can fill in those gaps.
I love creating content, but if we're going to do a collab, I just need all of you to really quickly sign this cute little NDA and non-compete form. And Kitten kind of passes out some sheets of paper.
Oh no.
Mystery slices his hand and writes his name in blood.
God.
God.
Anything for you, Discord Kitten?
I'm just gonna scan this and send this over to my mom real quick.
Delma
I want to say
will-
his mom is my lawyer.
That would be so funny if it was. He would not have her look at it if she made it.
Do it, Kris, how much is she? Can I
I'm
afford
fine
her?
with you guys doing that. That's fine.
So fucking funny.
Delma will sign it, but just with an X, so it can't be traced back.
Good.
Oh, hardcore.
Okay, great.
Deniability.
Yeah, and I think, Wade, maybe you do see your mom's name on there. Like,
What is Gwade's mother's name?
I totally have forgotten, which is really embarrassing, but it is definitely Prettybird.
So when you say, do you know who my mom is,
Esquire.
you're legitimately asking.
Do you know who my mom is? I actually don't know.
I don't.
Yeah,
Do you?
her name is Esquire. Esquire Prettybird. She gets called by her title.
there you go. Esquire Prettybird is it.
Esquire Prettybird.
Wow, I love being in an adventuring party together, and I know that we need to go to the depositorium.
Yeah, I'll be right there. And Delma's gonna try to pickpocket a key off of Otto.
Okay. Otto and Gargar are currently having a conversation. If you're trying to interrupt that, are you trying to go do stealth with both of them then? Like you want to be unnoticed completely?
Delma doesn't want to be unnoticed completely. She wants to walk up to Otto and say, put the coin that she took out of Yalman's mouth in her hand and stick it in Otto's pocket.
Ooh.
And then
shady
pull it
girl.
out with the coin in her hand. Does that make sense? Do you understand that?
So like you're like palming it and then like pulling it out and being like, haha.
The coin was in your pocket.
What do you have against Otto?
Nothing. They are an innocent bystander in this nefarious plan. Unlucky.
Because Otto did say he was going to walk us over to the depositorium.
Yeah. But she kind of wants to pretend like she's hiding it from Gargar, so like she's on Otto's side.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm going to see what my other two notice by rolling. Well, the rolls weren't great.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Okay. Then, yeah, the perception rolls weren't good for either one of them. This conversation is pretty heated between the two of them, it seems. And you can do what you want at this point.
Hey, Otto. And
Mm.
she puts her back towards Gargar. I just pulled this out of your pocket. I think this is what you forgot. Do you want me to hide it for you?
Yes, please hide that, please.
While I was in his pocket, did I feel the key?
No, you did not.
I can do that for you, but do you have a key to the auditorium? Wait, want to say auditorium, but that's not what it's called. What is it?
Depositorium.
Do you have a key to the depositorium? I'll go hide it in there.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think I should just give that to someone. Like, Yalman entrusted me. I'll walk you there.
Okay. Well,
I
when we
have to
get
walk this one there too soon, so it's gonna be
Wow.
when we get there, will you just hand me the key and I'll find a spot to hide it that nobody else can get to?
roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh
Mhm.
no, that's not good. Hold on. Let's see. Damn it. Got a 3?
No. I think then during this, Gargar is going to interrupt and say, I was in conversation. Move.
Yikes.
Oh. Yeah, but my conversation was more important. So,
I will crush you.
you can try.
Otto, listen. I take back relics now. We walk. And Otto will go, I haven't done inventory yet. I have to inventory things before I just give people stuff. These are our relics. Give back.
Damn.
Oh. Is this a-
Why don't anyone that wants to go to the depositorium follow me and we can work something out then? Huh?
Sounds like a splendid idea.
None of you touch my things. I go in first.
I don't want to touch your things. So, why are you so aggressive?
Glad we understand each other.
You don't have to be this way. By golly.
This isn't you.
Too much emotion in words. Go away. You sound in touch with feelings. It's disgusting.
Hey,
All right, Mr.
Mystery,
Gruffykins.
I just want to say that the accent that Gargar has sounds like they're from Keika Atoll Island. So maybe don't get aggressive with them.
Damn.
And what does that mean, DK?
It just means that they're better with their fists than they are with their words.
Gargar, we don't have to fight.
I can use foot.
We don't have to do that.
Wait, if you're gonna use your foot, can we do a collab?
Walk, Otto. We go now. We go now. Far too many people talking. And Otto will start walking towards the depositorium. Is everybody following?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Rido, Potato, Knobs, and Shiny will all hang back at the bar. However, Gargar and the rest of you are on your way to the depositorium. This is called the Riddles and Relics Depositorium. As you approach the building, it's a big wooden building, wooden and brick. Otto will walk up with this key, unlock the door, and open it. All right, go ahead. Look around if you want to. It is, I guess, open.
And didn't you say you were going to give Delmar the key?
I don't think... I'm going to hang on to it right here for right now.
I
And
think that's what you said.
You guys should look around. This is a lot.
Where would a good hiding place for this coin be?
Well, okay. So maybe the counter over here then. And actually, can I just have everyone roll a perception real quick?
For sure.
Dirty 20.
11.
8.
Heh, 18.
So Gaywad and Kitten are going to notice a couple things. So let me tell you what the place looks like, and then we'll go into what those perceptions also learned you. The shop itself is lit by dozens of hanging lanterns, unevenly hanging from the rafters above. The walls are covered in framed art and displays of pirate history, while the center space is filled with narrow aisles of like mismatched shelves, some of them bowing slightly under the weight of all the stuff on it. And straight ahead on the opposite wall of the front door is a large ship's wheel wrapped in fraying ropes. As I said, there's one side where Otto is sitting that has a cashier counter, and on that cashier counter, there's a little display of pastries.
Ooh.
Do they look real?
Yes, they are real. There's pastries, and there's like a little like sign with a jar next to it. It's like an honor system pastry. Potatoes, cheese, soufflés. That's SHEESE because it's sheep cheese. Cheese. Potatoes,
Ew.
cheese, soufflés, 5 copper pieces. So stupid.
So gross.
Yeah. So so Kitten and Gaywad, what you notice about the shop that you can actually look at is there's the wheel, the giant wheel. There are shelves. You also notice that there is a back room behind the counter. Delma, as you're approaching the counter, I think that Otto will kind of open up one of the drawers in the counter and be like, okay, the coin can go right in here. If you can just give me this real quick.
Actually, I think I'm gonna hold on to it.
Oh my God. Okay. Then he'll shut the drawer and be like, okay, then feel free to look around. And as that's happening, Gargar comes in and is just like kind of filling up his bag as he's walking through shelves. This mine, this.
Oh.
Otto's like, I'm going to have to look at all those before you take that. Like, this isn't, you can't. I know my history.
Lol.
Hey,
Can we, are we noticing, is there a similarity between the items that he's taking? Are they like cake atoll stuff?
How familiar are you with orc history and culture? Okay, then I don't know if you're going to notice anything.
I'm like, ugh, I wish I was.
Yeah, I decided to make my character more familiar with bird stuff.
Yeah, I do want to walk around the store and stuff and see if there is anything that I would see that is new and interesting. This has been like his little side project not a side project, but like this has been his like focus of interest for a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wants to see if there's anything that he hasn't seen.
Okay, roll investigation then.
Delma would know a little bit about orc history from living in the library.
Okay.
I got an 8. I'm overwhelmed by this real world experience.
I think there's just a lot to take in, a lot to look at.
This all looks so real and very piratey.
Yeah, but Delma, if you have a little bit of knowledge at least, you can notice that Gargar does seem to be taking things that are orc related. It's not just taking whatever he wants, but he's also not really asking, so.
Interesting.
Hey, Otto?
Yeah?
Yeah, so, wow, thank you for allowing us into the depositorium. That's so kind of you. And I want to let you know that I read something in Elven. And that thing that I read in Elven said that the key opens more than just the door.
Where did you get that? What key?
Oh, Delmar had it. Delmar said the key opens more than just the door.
You were supposed to say that.
Okay. Again, what key and where are you getting this from? Because
Delmar?
Yeah. So remember when I asked you if I could hold on to the key? Well, I wanted to see what else it opened.
there's only one thing in this shop that opens with the key. You mean Yauman's key? And he like reaches down in his shirt and pulls out a key and he's like, this key opens the back room. I don't know if it opens something else. I don't know about it, but I'll show you.
Can
that
I take it? And she tries to reach for it.
Are you like trying to like snatch it, take it?
Yeah.
Dex, check.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
Fight.
Okay.
Fight.
I got an 8.
Well, I have a +6 to dexterity, and I rolled a 4, so 10.
Just enough.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I could show. I guess you can open it then if you're gonna just take the key.
Wow, you've been
This
so
is-
helpful.
A lot more thievery than I was expecting my first day as the owner of the depositorium. But
Wouldn't
It's the
necessarily call
truth
what
in
I'm.
any business.
I mean, I guess have your way with the shop.
Well, do you have anywhere I could make a copy of this key and I could give it back to you?
I make key copies. I can make. Why am I making a copy of my own key for you? Hold on.
Yeah, no, you make the copy of the key and you keep the copy, and I'll take it and I won't ever use it on this shop going forward.
So believable.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have to charge you for that. You understand?
That's fine. I'll
okay.
pay. I have a influencer here and a lawyer's son,
And me.
and also this dragon person who subscribes to, so obviously they have money to pay.
I drink bathwater.
Yeah, I mean they paid for bathwater, so they have disposable income.
Okay, then I guess I'll get to work making. You have to give the key back to me to make the key, though. You can't. Can I have it back? I don't know how to copy a key without actually having the key. It's a necessary step in making a copy of a key.
Huh. Interesting. Is
Yeah.
it you don't have it memorized, the shape of the key?
The
Well,
shape of the
okay.
key? No. Could you
Such-
describe a shape of a key to me to know
Yeah.
how to cut it?
She pulls the key out and looks at it, and she says,
Uh-huh.
so it's about 0.2 inches long. It's the short key.
Inches.
And-
We use grasshoppers. I don't know what that measurement
All right,
is.
so it's
How many grasshoppers is
2
it wide?
grasshoppers long
Okay.
The first prong is 0.7 grasshoppers long. Then the second prong is 0.08
God.
grasshoppers long. The third prong is 2 grasshoppers long. It's a weird looking key.
Also, it's
you
made
know
out
what?
of
I'm sorry.
grasshoppers.
This machine is set to locust. I'm sorry. Could you redo that? It's in metric. My bad.
This is ridiculous.
I-
Do you have any sealing wax for letters?
Okay, here, take it. Take it.
Thank you. That's much easier. One request at a time. I'm just one person. Can you just look around? It's a fucking museum. Just muse.
All right. I want to do an investigation check on
Can
The
Kitten
art.
punch open the back door?
Oh my God, do it.
The door that's locked for the yes.
And I just will say the reason
Roll
I was
for it.
looking for wax is because you can use the wax to make a copy of the key.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
assumed was.
We'll roll to punch a door.
I rolled a dirty 20 to hit the door.
You succeed in hitting the door.
Then I got a 8 for damage.
Yeah, it's gonna pop right open. You're gonna punch it right in the lock, right in its door dick,
Right in the door, Dick.
Get it?
and the back door will pop open. And Otto will go, "Why? I just."
Oh, I found the key.
Do you still want a copy of this? Because you already got in. It's not.
yes.
I'm only
You're
one
gonna-
grasshopper deep right now. It's.
You're gonna need a new lock.
But yes, I do.
I don't remember why we wanted. I don't remember why we wanted to come in here. Yeah, Kitten will walk in and look around. I'm looking for a pool
Okay, great.
because that's what Rido said, that they were like all up in the pool.
Ooh.
There is no pool.
Those were Rido's pools at Rido's house, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, we were definitely talking about pools.
Pools.
I don't understand.
There's a hot tub and a jacuzzi and a bunch of pools in this place.
It was a sexual metaphor.
Yeah, all of those are Rido's orifices.
The pools. are-
All of them?
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. That's why she said you don't have to worry about who swims in my pool.
I got a
There it is.
15
there we
investigation or
Now we get
perception
it.
for the room.
Go. All right, you found a pool. No. No, there is a cabinet in the room that is of interest to you, at least. There's a bunch of like rolled maps in there. There is one that says, let me send this to you, and it's gonna matter soon. There's also a bunch of like corked vials with powders in it. There is a journal in the cabinet as well of Yauman's journals. And then there are nets hanging from the ceiling with little like pearls and barnacles on them. Just a little decorative cuteness.
Wow.
What, are there any labels on like the powders and potions and stuff?
No, specifically, no labels. That's the fun part about it. Some of them are murky, some of them are clear.
Does anyone have good arcana?
One of them has a spider in it.
Ooh.
I'm not going to take that one.
I have a +5 to Arcana.
What does this? You said you typed something in the chat. Where was that?
This was a label in the bookshelf on one of the scrolls, I believe, or rolled maps. Yes. Oh, sorry, what were you saying, Jonathan?
What am I rolling Arcana on?
The potions in the back room that you've broken into.
Aha.
We had a key. We didn't use it, but we had one.
It opens more
Broken
than just the
into.
door.
Maybe it opens these potions. Crack.
I rolled a 16.
Then you can definitely tell that there are potions. Some are potions that you would recognize. There's a couple of like plant generator potions. There is one that is a dwarven insult potion.
Mhm.
And one of them is a potion.
Of course.
I'm taking the potion. And I'm also taking the plant potions.
Okay. Then you have a plant potion and a potion.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna take these. Thank you.
Hey, we're wrong.
Just
with
let
you.
me inventory them at least.
Well, why? Because I'm gonna drink them.
Oh, you're just gonna have them now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything's it's like a
Okay.
vending machine, I guess. You just take what you want by punching it.
Hey, what's this book? Secrets of the Sizik Sea.
The CCCC?
You bitch. Sorry. Hey. Yeah, what Secrets of the CCCC.
House.
The CCCC, that's supposedly where the Succubus ship was last seen. That's where we got that big wheel on the wall. It came up on shore of the CCCC.
Oh, wait. You see that wheel over there on that wall was a part of the Succubus ship?
Yeah, that's the Succubus helm.
Wow. So oh my God, can I take a look at it up close?
Yeah, you can actually see the marking of the Succubus on there. There's a sword going through two boobs. That was the Succubus symbol. Through them in the middle. Through in the middle, not through the actual... The boobs are holding the sword. It's important.
Oh.
Not pierced. It's not pierced by
So
the
it looks
sword.
like
The
a
boob's
wiener.
But it's...
Can I roll an investigation on this helm?
It's 4 foot in circumference?
diameter, yes.
You said a different thing and then said yes.
I know,
okay.
but I corrected it now. It's
Okay.
4 feet. It's
It's
4
okay.
feet wide. And yes, you could do an investigation on the wheel.
Symbol of the Succubus is a sword and 2 boobs. Got it. All right, that's a critical failure. Hey, everyone, we should all take a look at this helm that was a part of the Succubus treasure. Chip,
I wanted to look at the art earlier, so
could you look at this now? Because
sure.
it belonged to the actual ship.
Yeah. Well, I've been rolling really poorly, or I'm a little distracted. I mean,
I've been
I got an 11.
Roll an extra d4 not because I'm giving you guidance.
Okay. 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay, that's good then. Are you rolling on the wheel or the art? The wheel.
The wheel.
Okay. You can see the wheel is fastened to the wall with thick metal brackets. There is a sign on the center that reads, the Succubus helm, authenticated by Yalman Gilbard, washed ashore at the CCCC. And then underneath the wheel, there is a glass display case dedicated to the Succubus. And one of the main things you see there is a map of her favorite places. This is going to be your map to play with this season. We shared it in session 1, but we've updated it since. So let me share it again now. But so this has all of the different towns that you will be potentially visiting during this, as well as where things are located. There is a more colorful map that you guys are aware of that you see like actual housing, villages, things like that. But this is the map that Sydney would have used. And so for your awareness, the CCCC is just above Fuzzlehelm, in between Norafioro and Fuzzlehelm, all the way to the right or east side of the map.
Can you repeat that? It's
Sure.
just above what?
It is just above Fuzzlehelm. So south of Norafioro, it's on the right-hand side of the map or the east side. That is where supposedly the ship was last seen, or at least where the helm found shore. Now that we're here, let me close this, get that back up. All right, so you now have at least, and this is a map that you cannot take from this glass display unless you are going to break this glass display. However, it's at least something that you might be able to look at, take down, take note of, things to remember. So I'll at least let you copy it the way you've copied everything else.
Sure. Delma will copy the map.
You put some wax
Love
on
that.
it.
Love pink.
Well, that's helpful now. I forgot, there's a sign that sits on the front door that says, touch what you like, but be warned, not everything likes to be touched.
Or there's some mimics in here?
And I think that's where we're going to end this episode of the Lavender Dungeon.
No.
That's fair.
We still have some exploring to do in the Riddles and Relics Depositorium, and maybe some more things to find. Plus, you got to get a key from Otto once he's done making the new key.
Yep.
Crazy that he would.
This has been a lot of good persuasion rolls, and Otto is grieving and not taking it well.
Very persuadable.
And Gargar's just about to leave with all of his stuff. Gargar's just like, got my things, out!
Lol.
So we'll see what happens in the depositorium on the next episode. Until then, I'm Kris, and for everyone here at the Lavender Dungeon, bye everyone!
Bye.
Bye.